In 2004, the Gatsby Charitable Foundation funded a project to set up a summer school for end of first year UK undergraduates on biological science degrees that included plant science. The aim was to show undergraduates the excitement and potential for plant science, to counter the often negative perception of plants that many students leave school with, and to increase the pipeline of globally competitive researchers that are needed to address issues such as food security, climate change and energy needs. Now in our 8th year, nearly 600 students have attended a summer school. Over 82% leave with a more positive view of plant science that is sustained throughout their degree programme to graduation. From the first 4 schools, we know of 90 alumni who are now studying for a PhD. 40 of these are explicitly on plant science, and 3/4 of these students reported that the summer school influenced their postgraduate study choice. At the 2010 school, the first alumni gave talks on their PhD research, and the first teachers attended a SAP summer school, that's Science and Plants in Schools, alongside the undergraduates. This short video shows what the students thought of the experience.
I think that plants aren't boring. Plants don't just sit there and look pretty. They have really important processes going on. So sort of if I was in a classroom and I was in charge of sort of communicating how important plants are, I'd try and make it really I'd try and apply it to how it matters to the world.
There's no question that we need productivity growth, that we need science to do this. We're going to have to sustain our major agricultural systems, rice being number 1. I don't think there's any question that applying science to these problems can be successful. We have ample evidence of that, both historically and every day.
You got to hear a lot of the success stories and ways that the plant science is changing and in a lot of ways saving lives.
By coming here, you learn that plants are actually really interesting and they are so important, not just to scientists, but to everyone. There are so many applications, like medical applications, that we need plants for, and I don't think people actually understand how important they are. So by coming here, I learned that plant science is absolutely vital. It's not just about animals and medicine, it's about plants and how they're going to affect our world around us.
There was some different styles of learning here, which some people were used to, but things that I don't usually get to do, like a structured discussion following the lectures, then a question and answer. And it's great to sit down with an expert, talk over what you've just heard, and then go back and have a good talk about it. It's really, that's a new thing for me, and I loved it.
The thing I enjoyed most was the people. It really helped that there were really nice, friendly people here to other students. I mean, who were just really, really lovely, and everybody was here for the same reason. So there was a real sort of really strong positive morale going on, and the enthusiasm of the lecturers as well really helps because it made you want to listen, because if they're so enthusiastic about it, there must be something great about it that they want you to know. So I thought that was the best bit of it, really. The careers panel was the best bit for me because I had no idea. I was so lost with where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do with my degree. And I think by meeting people who have actually done a degree, they've done a PhD, and they've got themselves into a respectable place in the workplace, doing either research or an industry, I knew that there was other options out there for me.
It's been really good speaking to really well-informed scientists about what they're finding exciting at the moment. And I get to you thinking about what areas might be good to work in the future.
I think I found the Plants Summer School fantastically useful for me. I was always interested in biology and perhaps curious about postgraduate research, but after coming to the summer school and seeing the huge array of diverse applications of plant science and the different opportunities there were, I think that confirmed in my own mind, firstly, I was interested in plant science above all others aspects of biology, and secondly, that I did want to do a PhD after my degree.
Having come from a research background myself, and my PhD was in weed science, and then it back into a school environment. It's really important for students to realise how much there is in plant sciences, and that they can do all the fantastic cell biology, development biology, and it applies to plants as well as to animals.
Thinking back to my school days, plant science was effectively rudimentary photosynthesis and maybe a starch test, and that was about it. And it would have been great to have more plants going on in schools, and being at the summer school and seeing the teachers here and the exam boards and the people that write the textbooks, I think it's a great idea. And if they can relay that back to secondary education, it'll definitely have an effect down the line on the amount of people taking up plant science.
One of the reasons I wanted to come on the summer school was to update my knowledge about techniques and the up-to-date plant sciences information, and it has been absolutely a mine of ideas and things that I can directly take back into school. So not only will the intellectual inspiration go back into teaching, but I will actually take back resources and things that I can directly have an impact in from not just at A level either, right from Key Stage 3 all the way through to the high level, high flyers.
I would definitely recommend it. I'd love to do it again. I actually would. I've had such a great time, and I personally feel that it was too short. I want to be here for longer, because I think there are loads of topics that we covered, but there's also so many more that we haven't. So I think it'd be really nice to I just want to keep finding out more about it. So I would definitely recommend it to someone, definitely.